We got I'm doing shalom, y'all. Shalom. Good to see everybody in there. Just doing a real laid back kind of spiritual combat dead season battlefield update. Hopefully, some of the stuff I'm going to bring up, some of the stuff I'm going to talk about will encourage you. And like I said, I'm gonna come straight down the middle. Hold on one sec. Yeah, I'm just giving y'all an update of Michael Israel, Spiritual Combat, Straightway Florida, Koya Israel. We're gonna give you a status update. We're out here in the middle of the dead season on the battlefield. We're gonna let you know how the war, the war campaign is moving forward. Hopefully, it'll be encouragement to you. Um, uh, I think this is gonna be very edifying for a lot of people, because, like I said, it ain't hard for y'all to see, man. The dead season is taking its toll. If you don't know what the dead season is, it's this whole basically the fall and winter months when the heathens, the wicked pagans, have all their wicked holidays. Well, they call them holidays, but they're holidays. Okay, so we gonna I'm just giving you kind of a status update of how I'm navigating and moving through the dead season, and how I'm developing and strengthening in the dead season. So, hey, shalom, Elder Rufus. Good to see you in there. Um, so yeah, but like I said, I'm learning. I'm growing a lot. Um, Sister Koya is learning. She's growing a lot. Like you can leave it on. You leave. Come on, DJ. Can't be cutting the music. She got that relaxing music on in the background. I was like, hey, that's cool. Sound good. Y'all like it. But anyway, yeah. But we are. Hey, y'all put a thumbs up in there or like it if the sound's good. I'm gonna check myself. Yep, it's good. It sounds good. But yeah, I'm you because I see people getting consumed by the dead season. They, I see people succumbing to the spiritual attacks in the dead season and not learning to fight in the dead season. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, if I call myself, if I'm sitting here and I'm calling myself spiritual combat, I better be about that combat. And I'm gonna tell you, hey, shalom, brother Redbeard, good to see you in there. Brother Cedric, good to see you in there. Sister Chrissy, shalom to you, sis. Good to see you in there. Carrie, good to see y'all in there. Shalom to y'all. I see y'all's coming in. Shalom, Elder Rufus. I see you in there. Elder Rufus, how you find the black thumbs up? How you do that, man? You good with that? He got a black thumbs up in that mug. That mug, he playing around up in there. But shalom to y'all, brother Josh. Shalom to you. Good to see y'all in there. Good to see y'all in there. But this gonna be a good message. It's reality. It's a reality based message. This ain't no cupcake and bubblegum message. This is combat. If you've seen, hey, shalom, brother Bino, good to see you in there. Sister Priscilla, good to see you in there. Shalom, brother Benny, yeah, good to see you in there. Hey, this is gonna be a very reality based message. Uh, and I think it's gonna be edifying to y'all, man. Um, when you, I'm gonna tell you what happens just in a fight. Hey, shalom, brother Joseph. Good to see you in there. When you get in a fight, you even I talk about myself. Back in the day, when I used to get in fights, um, and not a lot. I didn't get in a whole bunch of fights, but I won a couple fights, and then I got my ass kicked a couple times too. Um, but back in the day, I was so insecure, I didn't know how to deal with all that. Now, get in any type of fight, altercation, anything that I lose or that I'm not successful in, um, what I do is you got to do a damage assessment and an analysis, a battle analysis. You're in the dead season, you're at war, you get in these battles, you get your ass handed to you in the battle. You got to do a damage assessment. You got to look over the stuff. You got to look over what happened. Where was I weak at? Where were there breaches in my wall, in my spiritual wall? I'm going to break all this down further. And you got to be like, okay, that's how they got me. Oh, that's where I was like, oh, this, that, blase, blah, this, that, and other. Because in this dead season, in this spiritual combat, in this spiritual warfare, you can't, like, you could get overwhelmed and get scared. Because I'm telling you, I'm getting brother, what's your name, brother? I was just listening to a brother. He was talking about how a security guy knocked on his door, and it was some weird stuff. Don't get fearful in this spiritual warfare when you see the attacks coming in from everywhere. It's spiritual war. The attacks will come right up in your damn house. If you're a man, you might see something come through your wife and get overwhelmed, but you can't. You have to stand. You can't be fearful. You know what I'm saying? If you're a woman, you might see an attack come in through your husband or through your kids or whatever. You got to stand firm. What it is training. When you look at it as training and not something that's just, oh man, what do I do? I don't know. I guess better serve Satan. You know what I'm saying? You get weak. It's combat. What are you doing? All right. Yeah, you gotta stand firm. You gotta understand the context of what it is and the purpose. You can't go into that no fair. That's no fair. I'ma crawl into my little shell and just hide mindset.
Don't retreat.
Yeah, you can't retreat. You can't retreat. You gotta. And me, I'm gonna just tell you, me personally, it's just the way I'm wired up. It's like when I feel like I'm under attack, I freaking turn up even higher 2 notches somehow. You know what I'm saying? And smash into it. I and take. I'm aggressive. You gotta be aggressive in spiritual combat. In spiritual warfare, you have to be aggressive. And like I'm gonna be honest, like for spiritual combat and Michael Israel, I was at a point with my warfare, and we was fighting, we was going in, and we was fighting a battle, but we needed a resupply. We needed like reinforcements, and Straightway Ministries came on the scene, and they brought tanks in and battalions and all that, and ammo and all types of new damn weapons, and we were able to, we got under who is it, General Pastor General Dow and General Rufus out there. You know what I'm saying? General Ruthless. That's the verbal lacerator. But we got, I'm serious. We got reinforcements.
Yes, we needed it.
Koya just said we needed it. equipping us with true spiritual combat. They showed us how to truly wage spiritual combat. And we didn't even know what the heck the dead season was. Right. You know, Teacher Shane did that message. I had to go back and watch it. And because we had experienced this type of stuff before in years past, but it's like walking through a room with the lights off.
Now and you're navigating much better.
Yeah. Now Corey just said we're navigating it much better. We navigate because the lights on. We see what's going on. We get it. We understand. Hey, like even to the point where the phone will ring, and it's like, wait, I ain't heard from them in almost a year, and it's the dead season, and they're called. Oh, okay, that's Satan. Okay. All right, you already know what to expect before you even answer the phone. And you answer the phone, oh, hey, oh, okay, And that brings me to my first point in the dead season. You can't be a respecter of person, place, or thing. And when you start moving that way, you're going to piss people off, okay? And when I say person, place, or thing, no, not mother, not daughter, not wife, not house, not money, not nothing. You got to stand firm in spiritual combat because Satan going to try to move around every daggone thing. And look, you see any sensitivity here? I'm working on it. But I'm telling you, I'm not a respecter of person, place, thing, not even my damn self. You gonna see me do one of my snazzy budget haircuts today. I'm just go whoop, whoop, like that. Whoop, whoop. I don't give a damn. I'm just about smashing into this thing. And trust me, we're down here. I've been learning about deliverance and helping people and myself overcome spiritual strongholds and demonic possession, oppression, all that. Trust me, when you smashing into Satan's kingdom like that, it doesn't come without a counterattack. But you gotta be soldiers out here. Can't be weak, can't be soft, can't be these. You understand what I'm saying? It's real out here. This is real talk. Hey, y'all put a 100 up in there if y'all get what I'm saying. If you understand what I'm saying, put a 100 up in here. It's not a game. It's combat. It is. But as you can see by the way I talk, all right, y'all get it? Yeah, y'all see what I'm saying? Yeah. All right, yeah. We ain't playing with these people. Somebody want to come up in your life and be full of Satan, they're going to be mad when you're not a respecter of person. And you be like, peace, deuces. Or some situation. Because it's coming at me everywhere. I'll be honest with y'all. Man, my job, they trying to, like I was telling some of the brothers, they wanted to force me, they want to force you to break the Sabbath and do all types of stuff, he's going to get every single angle. He's going to try to come at every single angle. And you gotta know, it's not, man, that's just Satan banging on this thing because I'm smashing into his kingdom. I'm telling you, that's it. So you gotta be on some real stuff. But as far as the battlefield update, man, we've been, the Michael Israel family, me, Sister Koya, man, the growth that I've seen in Koya is astronomical. You know what I'm saying? I've seen her do stuff that if I tried to force her to do it, it would have, it's the Most High. She really, And in her truly try getting biblically aligned, becoming a righteous Proverbs 31 woman, truly trying to um, implement the Bible into all facets of her life, she becomes an asset and a helpmeet to me just by becoming biblically aligned, not by me being a biblical tyrant. Kneel before me, woman. I am your master, and all this yelling and arguing is, look, now mind you, now I stand firm. I don't budge, right?
Yes, you do. You stand firm.
I'm not. I don't jump on her woman's most. Like I don't let her whatever she's wrestling with affect me. I have to stand firm, just like it said. Just you stand, but I have to trust that she's truly seeking after Yah. If she's truly seeking after Yah, she got more than enough common sense to know what is required of her according to the book. And same here, though. Same here. Okay? Same here. I'm doing the same thing. I'm pushing forward, and I'm not a respecter of person, and you can't be in the dead season. You got to be focused on getting your mind right. And say when you're vigilant and diligent in getting and in your spiritual growth, Satan gonna use everything to distract you. And that's why I just said you can't be a respecter of person. You don't got time to be jumping on other people's emotional roller coasters, manipulation, whatever tools Satan gonna use. You don't focus on getting your mind right. Focus on studying the script. Focus on dealing with your issues and your hang-ups and all that stuff like that. On getting delivered from demonic possessions, oppressions you might be struggling with. And expect all hell to break loose. It's combat. It says we wrestle not against flesh and blood. I'm not arguing with y'all silly ass people, man. Whether it's nobody. I'm not dealing with you and your spirits. We gonna deal with the spirits though. We gonna bang on that thing, but I'm gonna deal with it in I got a lot of stuff to deal with in myself. You understand what I'm saying? So understand that. Don't be a respecter of person, place, or thing. Because that Satan can jerk all that around, including yourself. See where he jerking you around. You see what I'm saying? Understand you in spiritual combat. For real, real. That's a battlefield up there. That's what's going on out here in the battlefield. You see what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm 43 years old, man. I got 43 years of whatever you want to call it, of deception. 43 years of just stuff I gotta sort through and get delivered from, get prayer for. A lot of stuff that's just being brought to my attention. It's a whole nother plateau of spiritual growth. Koya too. She telling me, you were telling me you were dealing with stuff from back when you were a young girl, right? Yeah, grown. Real talk. And as you press into that, expect weird stuff to begin to manifest, stuff to come up to get your focus off of your spiritual development. Especially if you're a colonel. I'm Colonel Michael Israel out here on the battlefield, man. Under General Pastor Down, General Rufus. General Ruthless. You know what I'm saying? Hey, real talk. And it's warfare. So understand the battlefield. Understand what the objective is. Understand who the enemy is. And everything in between, man. This is an encouragement for this dead season because there's all types of stuff popping off out here, man. Y'all see it. So we're gonna let me see. Schedule. I got a list here. It's a mixture of my to-do list and as I'm like, cause I get my paper and I write down what I need to do, and while I'm writing down what I need to do, I'm also getting what I need to speak on. So I just write it all down. So it says, you know, fill out password book. I'm like, hey, dang. But it also says talking points for this video.
So ask everyone what they're doing to stay vigilant during the day.
Right. I'll put that in there. Yep. Let me say this though, because we're gonna keep it 100 with men, with you men, as me too. You can't. A lot of men. This is an important thing that I need to speak on. You can't waver under women.
Right.
If you're a man, you can't be wavering under these women. And I'm getting a lot of in my. So when I do a YouTube video, there's the live chat, like what y'all talking about right now, and then there's also the after that, there's a comment. So I get stuff in the comments. I'm getting emails. I'm getting Marco Polos. And then other brothers coming to me where I'm looking at stuff and I'm saying, okay, because what Satan does is when a man makes a declaration or whatever you want to call it, when he begins to fight on that critical front of biblical masculinity, Satan immediately goes to that woman to see if he could get him to waver on his direction. You know what I'm saying? To jerk that heart, those emotions around on that area. And I'm just telling the men, you can't be wavering under these women. You gotta stick to the book. That don't mean fighting them and arguing with them and this, that, and the other. That just means diligently adhering to the book, okay?
And she might not even be knowing that she's doing it on purpose.
Right.
Okay?
Yep.
But when you see that in her, you know what spirit to go after.
Come here and say it. Come here. So they can hear your voice.
Well, what I was saying
Speak
is
up.
that she may not know that's what she's doing on purpose. But as the husband and the head of the house, if you see that, that's the spirit that you need to go after in her in spiritual warfare.
Yeah.
And stand.
These women, that's what he's saying. Corey is talking about deception. A lot of women are just, they think they legit, they're convinced by what they're feeling, emotions, which Satan manipulates these women through their emotion.
Right.
And they don't even know they're hindering the work.
Right.
But that's all these people who are coming in, that whether knowingly or unknowingly, they're doing unrighteous behavior. What's unrighteous behavior? Stuff they're going against how the book tells you to function. And when you're in spiritual combat, spiritual warfare out here in the field, and it's real in the field, you're doing stuff and you don't know you're doing Satan's work. That's why people need to do spiritual, emotional audits and be looking at what's going on in your head.
Yes.
And I'm going to tell you, if you're not predominantly putting this book in your head, you're putting shit in your head. And if you're putting a bunch of shit in your head, what are you going to be? Y'all put it in the comments. What does that make you? If all you putting in your head is shit, what does that make you? Put it in the comments. Somebody put it in the comments for me. I think y'all understand that. You see what I'm saying? So you got to immerse yourself in the book, especially somebody put women only respect power. That's right. And a real woman, if thank you, brother Chris, thank you. He got it. Hey, look, women only respect power, and let me tell you this: if a woman respects power, she gonna respect what the book says. If that's big old facts, y'all give me a thumbs up in there. If women only respect power, they respect that book. You know what I'm saying? Because the Most High Yah is power. So if that's presented to them in the correct way, like the way Straight Way teaches their women, they don't manipulate their women. They don't threaten the women. They don't scare the women. They tell the women, if you love Yah, Yah said, the Bible says right here, if you love me, you will keep my commandments. And it clearly outlines what a woman, how a woman is to behave if she loves you. There's no coercion or manipulation with these women. There ain't. I over the past, Corey, come here. So they know I ain't lying. Corey was like, Michael, why are you? She was like, are you okay? Because you've been so peaceful. You don't be in here yelling or nothing. Go ahead, tell them. I don't. I figure if you love Yah, you know how to act, right?
Yes. So
Speak up.
I have noticed that he's been a little more relaxed. He hasn't been stressed out. He has been this peaceful. Just
speak up a little so they can hear.
Yeah, you have been at great peace. Great peace.
Nothing's
bothering you.
Nope.
Nobody's getting on your nerves. The children can't even make you mad. Yeah, and I've noticed.
Well, their children make me mad. Our seed or our daughters, yeah, I get in there.
Handle it a different way.
I do.
Versus when but yes, I've definitely noticed more peace, in your life.
And that what that comes down to is when a lot of people have been deceived and the ministries or the television or whatever the heck they looking at is telling them that this battlefield they're on is not a battlefield. It's Disney World. And have fun and go on the rides. And those things flying over your head are fireworks. They're not bullets. You see, they're not spiritual darts. Those are fireworks, And that big explosion was just a light show, And you're not, and you can't figure out why you're going through all this pain. Well, once it's biblically and righteously explained to you what's going on in your life, like the way Pastor Dow teaches, he teaches a biblical reality-based doctrine. And people got a problem with that because it don't feel good to them. So they try to poke holes in it, but they can't because it's all book. You see what I'm saying? And nobody's doing it. And that's why all these people out here just getting ran over spiritually out here under all the rest of the crap that's going on. And I be on social media. I watch what be going on. You can see the people under heavy spiritual attack. And us too. We under heavy spiritual attack. But we know how to fight.
Right.
We know how to fight.
Yes,
we know how to live. We know how to function in discipline on a battlefield and not lose our heads and get shot.
Yes.
And keep your head down. Right. You see what I'm saying? This spiritual combat.
Know how to maneuver.
Yeah, you gotta know how to maneuver. Yeah. Yeah. So let's see. So what was the question you presented to them?
How is everyone else staying vigilant during bed season?
So what Koya asked, she said, put in the comments, how are you staying vigilant and diligent in the dead season? You put it in the comments. Put it in the comments. But that's how we're staying vigilant and diligent in the dead season. What we're focusing on is the spirit realm in our minds, in our bodies. We're eliminating any confusion or anything that's going to lead us off that path. We're staying engaged on the spiritual aspect. Okay? That's what we're doing. We're staying locked in on our minds. Under just we're following Pastor Dow's leadership. And what do I mean when I say I'm following his leadership? I watch a lot of his videos and I listen in to all the little details of what he's saying. And me, I could be a slow learner at times. Sometimes I watch it over. Pastor Corey I found some good videos he did. Listen to them over and over again a couple times. One of the things he said in his message, he was like, you know what? These wicked ass clowns out here are putting out videos or making posts on social media and this, that, and other that are, they talking junk, doing these videos about Pastor Dow. They're doing videos, a couple of them about me. I just unfriend them, unsubscribe, block, unlike, whatever it is to not see it.
You don't give attention to it.
I don't give attention to it. My news feed, if somebody's talking about me right now, I have no idea what they're saying. I don't know. Because I'm telling you, I'm so locked in. I'm like, we looking at our little garden over here that we got going. And that's what we're working on, getting a house sold, getting debt free. We got saints we're getting ready to come together with and all this. So we locked in and focused in on that. Exactly. Right. And that's, I say 20 to 30% of our focus. Brothers and sisters, the other 70 to 80% of what we're consuming our time with is our ear gates.
Right. What we listen to.
And she got the relaxing music going right now, but for the most part, I've been praying that give me a desire to just want, like when I watch TV, this is one of the prayers that I've said. When I watch TV, or I desire to just kind of be relaxed and have the TV on, to just be fulfilled listening to a message.
Right.
And not be desiring like the graphic interface of movies and stuff like that. You can play with that, Madison, if you want. You know what I'm saying? So that's and that's beginning to come in. Thule just trashed her little Lego creation. That was funny. But anyway, so yeah, that's where we're at, man. You gotta be diligent. So let's see how y'all staying diligent in the dead season. Let's see what we got here. It says constantly having the Most High in your mind and his prophecy. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yes.
That's right. That's why I've been at the beginning of spiritual combat shows now, like on the Shabbat, I go through all the news to let y'all know what time it is.
Yeah.
Hopefully to wake some of y'all up who are just sitting there spiritually paralyzed. Elder Rufus said, I got deliverance yesterday. I'm staying on point, giving no place to the devil.
Yes.
That's good, man.
I deliverance yesterday too.
Koya was saying Koya got deliverance yesterday also. They was in there putting in work, you know what I'm saying? And you can see the difference. This is real talk. Rebbe said, casting down demonic thoughts. That's right. Bringing them into captivity. That's good, brother Rebbe Racing. He said, no coming into agreement with the Hashatan. I learned from the book. That's good. Discipline, praying, and studying. Deliverance. That's Shaya Yisrael. That's good. Brother Joseph Fields said House of Fields is doing deliverance, fellowshipping. So he's linking up. He's coming together with like-minded people. You need that. You don't want to be how did Malachi Maccabee put it? Individual He got, man, that brother got some funny terms he be saying. Individual light. Individual light. You don't want to be an individual light.
To yourself.
Yeah, that's not in the book. Go through the pain, man. Come out of that damn shell you in. All right.
Yes.
He said fellowshipping with the saints, Bible study, fasting, and real prayer that breaks us more and humbles us before the Father. And I tell you, like with me, I do a lot of intermittent fasting. I'll skip meals and just let myself get real hungry. Even yesterday, I didn't eat all day yesterday till sundown. And then I ate like a football team. That's good, Brother Joseph. And rewatching teachings from the leadership. That's good. He said rewatching them. Yeah. There's a video Pastor Corey did, and that was last Shabbat. I watched that video 4 times. Because you see what I'm saying? And it was a blessing. All right, Omar put, in all seasons, letting the presence of Yah be my focus. That's right. Be focused, man. Be focused on the presence of Yah. And in order to do that, you got to stay engaged. You can't come to the Shabbat, hear a lesson, and then go back and be watching Netflix and television all week. It's never worked. You're going to be a spiritual, demonic mess. All right? He said, in all seasons, he said, Yah be my focus. The more sin-free we are, the stronger his presence is. That's good, man. That's why that was a good one, Brother Omar. And and you got to in all seasons, you got to diligently adhere to these laws, statutes, and commandments. Okay? I don't watch, he said he don't watch the dumb box.
Right.
And that's why I'm saying we got the television on, it's YouTube, straightway messages, sister to sister. Koya and the girls have a little, what would you call that? Thing that they do when sister to sister comes on Thursday, they all get together in the bedroom and they all listen to it together. And that's their thing. That's their time, you know? And I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all women who follow spiritual combat who haven't heard me say this. Or men, you men. Get your wives watching sister to sister. That's what you need to do. Okay? Get them watching straightway. Get them watching sister to sister. I've been getting a lot of people. What would you call it? Gotta get my vocabulary up. But a lot of people have been reaching back out to me like, Michael, you know, I let her start listening to sister, and then she was able to start following straightway, and she got into this thing. So get them in that. It's gonna help. It's gonna help. It's a woman's perspective of how to walk this thing out. All right, let's see. And rewatching, Brother Omar said, in all seasons, letting the present. Yep, that's good. Shalom, Pastor Dow. Good to see you in there, man. Appreciate you, man. Pastor Dow. Pastor Dow said what he's been doing. He said, I am crying aloud and sparing not. He ain't sparing your damn emotions. And the hurt feelings reports are on the copying machine, just flying off, because folks' feelings is getting hurt, but he ain't sparing your feelings. And that's good. He said, I am lifting up my voice like a trumpet, reproving, rebuking until that day. It's not my job. Plus, he said, it's my job. That's what the book says.
Yes.
As a pastor,
Hallelujah.
it's his job to do that. Not to do these like Richardson Kelly. I just saw he put out another distraction video about 7 hours ago or however long because his damn feelings got hurt. But we ain't worrying about him. We staying engaged. We staying focused on this book. We getting our minds right, and we not worrying about shrimp eating clowns. We ain't worrying about it. You go suck on a bowl of shrimp and keep doing your hurt feeling documentaries. We ain't even worrying about you over there. But anyway, pass it out. He said, it's my job. And what he's saying, it's his job to rebuke, and to cry aloud and not spare your damn feelings. Even if you want to make 3-hour-long documentaries that take most of your life to make. He said, plus feeding Israel with knowledge and understanding. And I'm telling y'all, Corey, how long have we been a part of Straightway now since we, not since the Great Awakening Hebrew Gathering, but since we officially went 100 with Straightway at the Sukkot.
Yes, October.
That is October. Well, now we're in January. That's what, 4 months, 5 months? And I've seen so much change in me, in my house, in my wife, in her level of obedience. It's like mind-blowing. And that's because we've been taught how to truly walk this book.
And we have great examples.
And Koya said we have great examples. You got Pastor Dow. You got Mother Carol.
Yes.
You got Sister Jennifer.
Yes.
Elder Rufus.
Yes.
I go on and on. Pastor Corey. Brother Kabir.
Yes. Even our people here that fellowship with
Our
us.
brothers and sisters here in Jacksonville, Florida. And the other brothers, be it St. Augustine, all these people and people that I got to reach out to. Brother Gideon. I don't want to leave anybody. Somebody going to punch me in my head because I left him out. Oh, Elder Mitchell. Brother Greg out there, man. Just serious people. The support structure. People supporting us because they see the footwork. Brother Dorian. You know what I'm saying? Just about supporting and just doing what they can because they know we ain't playing around out here, you know. So yeah, let's see. I'm gonna come over there. I'm getting ready to come over there to Facebook. Sister Micah said, I enjoy and receive much knowledge from sister to sister.
Yes.
Much impartation and knowledge. And let me tell y'all something, man. I'm gonna do a show. I gotta do it real soon, man. I gotta redo my Zoom subscription. And so y'all could call in. So I could really smash into this. Because it's something I'm seeing that the Hebrew Israelite movement did to me is all white people ain't evil. As a nation, the Japhetic, these other nations are, yes, they are our enemies, but the individual people are not your enemies. Stop shutting off to them like that.
That's right.
And I got a show I'm going to do. I'm going to do it. If I'm off tomorrow, I'm going to do it tomorrow. Okay? I'm going to do a show about that. Okay? I'm going to do a show about, and I'm going to let y'all call in. Because to shut off to all white people, you're stupid.
Right.
You can't find it anywhere in the Bible where it says these other nations can't join themselves to us. I think they don't have input. that they can't explain stuff that they can't teach.
Right.
You really shutting yourself off. And it's something even in this dead season that I mean, because for 10 years in this Hebrew walk, yeah, these other nations done did some damage to us and put some. So I had to overcome that bitterness towards all of them and seeing them that way. And that, I mean, in Straightway Ministry, there are some brothers that's in this thing, and they're white, so-called white brothers. You got brothers like Brother Brett, Brother Cody up there in PA, man. These brothers, they get it. They're about this life. I mean, Brother Brett helped me perfect my shooting skills. He got a good spirit on him. So we're gonna do a reality show. And look, and you could call in and be like, no, Esau the white man, he's Satan, and if you call in with that, I'm not gonna yell at you, and I'm gonna let you talk, but I'm gonna just let you know I'm gonna mop the floor with you with the scriptures. And then I'm going to beat you down with the scriptures for leaving a waxy buildup because I mopped the floor with you. And then I'm going to beat you down for not getting in the corners when I mop the floor with you with the scriptures. It's just real talk. We're going to keep it 100. We're going to go down the middle because I see too many people, they jacked up spiritually, and it's because they're missing 90% of the book or more is talking about getting your mind right. It ain't talking about these other nations. He telling you he used these other nations to try to get it in your big dumb head how rock-headed you are, So you can't be focusing on it. All right. Let me see. So let's see. I love the chain of command that Straightway has. It works perfectly. Yes.
Yes.
Brother Tony, thank you for putting that in there about. Tony, I think that was you. Me and you were talking about how a lot of misfathered men or unfathered men, and that means whether you had a father in your life or not, wrestle with authority or people being accountable to other men and having people over them. That's a sign of spiritual immaturity. I love being accountable and having other men over me that have more wisdom and knowledge than me. That's like Elder Rufus. Right. Brother Elder Mitchell, Pastor Dow, all the heads of assemblies, Brother Damien, like all the heads of assemblies in Straightway. Like, it's just a vast wealth of people that's over me. Brother Gideon, like, I could just go on and name all the people that, I came in a Straightway because I thought I was a pretty wise dude. And I got a Straightway. I was like, dang, everybody wiser than me here, And it's a beautiful thing. But a lot of misfathered, unfathered men wrestle with that, whatever you want to call that spirit of rebellion, I guess. I don't know,
Riding dirty, like that's
That's it, riding dirty. Call them dirty riders. Oh, hey, look, I told Coy to make a shirt, Dirty Riders. Look, because Coy been making these shirts, y'all. If y'all want to get one of these shirts, because she said people were asking, but we ain't promoting no shirts on the Shabbat. Right. But so that's why we wasn't answering anybody. But if you want to get one of these, and she gonna make other ones, give me that Straightway shirt you made, Straightway Florida shirt. But anyway, just email me. That's all you gotta do. info@spiritualcombat.org, and if you want her to make like a Straightway whatever, Tennessee, whatever you want, she make you that. She make you this. Door design, yeah. We're gonna put that on later. We'll put that on. But yeah, she working on. I because I was gonna do some, but brothers and sisters, I just I learned when I saw her make this shirt, because I had some ideas. I was like, you know what? Operate in your where you're gifted at. And I am not a creative person. So I was like, you know what? I'll do the stuff behind the scenes, whatever. I ain't, because my I'm not even gonna say what I was gonna do. It was so ghetto. It was sad. I'll just keep that over there in her department. But yeah, if you want one, just hit me up. We'll get you right. Uh, what are they? 30, not $35 or $40 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? That's how much. It's like a contribution type thing. Cause I don't want to ask for donations and not be given something. Um, but yeah, just email me and you can cash app and let us know the size and all that. I'm gonna set something up here soon. Let me put that on my list so y'all could. I could put pictures of it up or something. Oh, I already got it on there. Anyway, let me show y'all something else that y'all should do in the dead season, real quick. Hold on, we'll go outside here. All right. So something else we've been doing now, mind you, this is another update. What we're doing is it looks like we had a very real estate agent come by here and they were very confident. And when I talked to them and they told me their marketing plan, I was like, okay, they're going to have this thing so quick. So it looks like we'll have, most high willing, hopefully we can have this house sold in the next 30 days. That'd be a blessing. But I don't care. I'm still, if we gotta, cause we've been gardening. Okay. I'm going to show y'all what we got here. Hold on. I hate stuff that doesn't work correctly. All right. There we go. All right. Well, our garden is been growing pretty good. And worst case scenario, we got some wheatgrass over there. Okay. On the very end. And if we sell the house and move, whatever's there, we're going to clip it, dry it, and we're going to harvest it and still use it. But we're learning. Even if we got to leave it here and it was just a waste, the experience. Staying engaged, staying doing stuff, you know what I'm saying? That's a big part of this, not having an idle mind and just sitting there and studying the word all day and night and not actually doing something. That's why you gotta study this word, but then you gotta get involved socially somehow, because that's where you really gotta implement this word, man. You got a lot of people, they stay isolated. What do you call them? Individualites? You got individualites who sit there and they stay isolated and they don't do anything. You know what I'm saying? They don't implement this. Where you really, where the hard lifting comes in is when you begin to get around people. That's when you truly see what's going on with you and what you got to do and how you need to get your mind right. So yeah, that's real talk. One other thing, our Shabbat, we're gonna have a Shabbat. We're working on securing a facility to have that Shabbat at. It's gonna check this out. All the libraries in Jacksonville are pretty much taken up. So we're gonna rent a community center that's pretty cheap, and that should be this next Shabbat coming up. If you want to donate to help us have money to secure that facility, it's Cash App. It's on Cash App. It's $ Spiritual Combat. Okay, and that'll be cool. But that, and when we had it, man, definitely getting out here, man. Come out. Begin to meet the saints, man. Begin to meet these people, man. Do y'all see what's going on up in Virginia? Tomorrow, y'all need to watch the news, man. Because, like, people are adamant. A lot of people are, like, serious. Like, yo, something. You got people wanting to start a civil war out there, man. Literally. And when have you heard of that? I mean, that's a new thing. I haven't, I haven't, that's a new thing. And, this like some white on white type stuff. So it's like, whoa, they really ready to go against the government. And I was just watching one of these gun channels, and they were telling the people, okay, if you go inside this fenced area, you can't have a weapon, but you can have a knife over this lane. But if you're outside that fenced area, make sure you bring your weapon and all this, man. If you up there in that Virginia area where they having that rally thing tomorrow, get far away from it. Because it's like a powder keg. I don't know what's going to happen. All hell could break loose. But you see, it's that time that we need to begin coming together. You know what I'm saying? Also, y'all need to look up that white supremacist organization, The Base. Just type it in YouTube and watch one of the videos talking about who they are. Man, these people ain't playing around. Look, they're not trying to get in common and get of one mind. They already got the mind. They just coming together training. Like, these people serious. So it's that time, man. It's real talk. Somebody said people are fed up in Babylon, America. Yeah. Yes. It's like, and like Brother Mad Dog said, man, some of the stuff that like the left is proposing, like Democrats are proposing, like Elizabeth Warren is up there talking about, hey, what we need to do is, if you go to prison and you're a man and you decide you're a woman, we'll put you in a woman's prison. Come on, y'all. You got women, you got men, hey, I'm a woman, and then they're wrestling women in track and field. You got some dude, he like, I'm a girl, I'm gonna throw a wig on, and I'm gonna run with the women in track and beat all the, It's like, dude, it's a mess. And they're gonna continue, they're pushing that. They're pushing all this crazy stuff in the schools. And what the Most High told us is, gather yourselves together, forsake not the assembly. Don't get caught up in all this politics. Because look, the far right don't like that crap. They're going to fight against this. And I'm telling you, it's going to result in a civil war. The militias are going to take over. You need to get yourself, I'm telling you, because they more fed up with this stuff than us. They talking about blowing stuff up. These people crazy. Y'all look into what I'm talking about. The political landscape is so polarized. It's crazy because the Democrats are pushing anti-gun laws. They don't want you to have a gun, and they want you to be a gayfer or a transformer. They're pushing that, and they're saying don't arm yourself. And then the other side is saying they like traditional stuff more along our lines. Okay? But they're not following the book. They're going to fight against the other side. Brother, this thing, you can see if you can't see the short-term writing on the wall, it's going to be, they're just waiting for the, hold on, there we go. Check out old dude in court identifying as an 8-year-old. What? Yeah, man, this stuff is crazy. They marrying animals. You got grown men saying they're 8-year-old. You need to send, Brother Dex, send that to me. Send that to me, brother. Email me that. and I'll put it in my news thing. But it's like, dude. So basically, to simplify it, what I'm trying to tell y'all is the Most High tells you to watch this. He tells you to come out from among it, be ye separate, and let that the people, the ungodly people who still know that this is just insanity, they're gonna come and fight against it, and it's gonna cause civil unrest and all that. I'm trying to show y'all the writing on the wall. This is why you gotta get your mind right. Focus on getting your spirit right so you could get along with your brothers and sisters. And get out of these neighborhoods. Sell these. Man, by all intents and purposes, it's a small house, but it's a nice house. Man, we so ready to live in a mud hut in the woods. You can't make it up. We like pursuing that like it's a daggone mansion. You think we were going after a mansion up in some, man, I'm telling you, because we get it. We see it. We see this thing. You know, we got the Gafers and Transformers. I could see about 2 or 3 houses where it's Gafers and Transformers up in, well, they're Gafers. And you know, so it's that time. All right, so a brother put, what was shocking is that video was what the senator was saying. Yeah, so they talk about you're being homophobic, you're fat shaming, you're slut shaming. Call it slut shaming now. That's a thing. Slut shaming. So a woman go out here and destroy herself, and you say something about it, correcting it, rebuking it, and now it's called slut shaming.
Woe to them who call evil good and good.
Yeah, they call evil good and good evil. Yep. Come out from among them. They're beginning, like I said, I'm a black nerd. I'm like a techie, and I watch algorithms and all this stuff. And there has been a massive, since December 10th, there's been a massive shift in YouTube's algorithm. It's hard to find a lot of Pastor Dow's videos now. Now I know ways around the algorithm when I'm doing searches and I'm doing what I need to do, but there's a massive shift. And all the suggested videos, all the related videos, all the videos that randomly pop up on your YouTube accounts now push you back to just regular Christianity or something else. They take you off the path. So the shutdown is in time. We've been yelling about this now for very long, and I'm telling you, the people who hear it are hearing it. We've been telling you, gather yourselves together. We're here in Florida now, okay? There's Straightway Florida here. Yes. You can contact us. You can email us. You can fellowship. Gather yourself together. I'm telling you, this whole social media thing ain't going to be going on too much longer. Yep. Pastor Dow will be here in Florida soon. I'm telling you, he ain't gonna make this a regular tour date throughout the year. That's a busy, that is a busy pastor shepherd. Stop dragging your feet, y'all. Get off your damn couch. Get off social media and get into action. It's about that action, man. I'm telling you, man. Let's see. I know about that. Let's see. As well. Yeah, man. So yeah, y'all. But anyway. Somebody said profanity makes people undermine us. I don't know. Hey, look, if profanity, I'm not sure exactly what they're saying, but I know people had a problem with me. They have a problem with Pastor Al with profanity. There's a difference between cursing and cussing. You have to look that up. But I don't know, man. I'm not even. All right, somebody said it's obvious these algorithms are at work against the Most High. Yeah, yeah. I saw a post. I don't know how valid it is because I didn't source it out to make sure it wasn't fake news. But I want to say that they're getting ready to start cracking down on Facebook too with the Hebraic movement. I know they cracked down on the flat earth thing on Facebook also. Okay, I saw some stuff with that. So signs of the times, y'all. This is real, man. This real talk. Okay? So y'all, wherever you at, reach out. All you gotta do is call that dining hall number. I need to put that in there. On my to-do list. Is because I'm gonna put the dining hall number in my description. In my on all my video so if you want to become a member of Straightway in your area, if you want to find a local Straightway fellowship, I'm gonna put that dining hall number. I'm also I'm building a little thing, a little commercial that I'm gonna put on at the beginning of my shows. I'm gonna do, because I see this thing beginning to wrap up, and do what I can to really link people up with the different Straightway ministries. Got Teacher Shane. Is that the brother's name, Koya? Where I had his video up the other day. He does YouTube videos. Is his name Teacher Shane?
His name is Teacher Eric.
Teacher Eric. You got Teacher Eric. I'm putting a thing together so y'all can see all the different diverse teachings. It's different teaching styles coming from different lifestyles where it'll reach you, but it's all saying the same thing. You got Teacher Eric, Brother Kabir, Sister to Sister, Brother Daniel, and Pastor Corey, Pastor Dow. You know, so I'm getting ready to put a whole thing together with all that, so y'all can begin to become engaged. And I'm also put the number up. Okay, so yeah, yeah, we're gonna get this thing going because to me, this thing getting ready to wrap up as far as, and I'm not doing as many videos on here anymore either. Right. You know, especially during the week. I'm getting after it. I got to get this house ready. Like when I get off this one, I'm go outside. I got to mulch the lawn. I got to get the house ready to sell. I got to make it look beautiful, you know, and sellable. And matter of fact, I got to run to the store and buy a bunch more bags of mulch. We're going to get this thing going, man. We about this action, man. It's this thing real, baby.
Right. Yes.
Watch that. Y'all, and y'all got my email, info@spiritualcombat.org. Email me news updates about stuff going on with that Virginia thing. Or if y'all see any interesting news, email me at info@spiritualcombat.org, and I'll feature it on my news thing. Because I want to show people what time it is and light a fire under their asses so they start shaking and moving.
Yes.
All right? So anyway,
Yes.
But with that said, I'm going to wrap this up. I appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate everybody tuning in. I hope this was edifying. We not playing. We're about this action. We really about to get this thing pushing because it's not a game. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man, I got a renewed fire lit under me. And we shaking heavy and moving hard. And we are going to document that. We're going to y'all going to see us moving so that it will seem more doable to you when you see us doing it. If you following, you're just going to see. You know, we're going to make sure you could have something to follow. But that's Straightway, man. There's plenty to follow there. Anyway, y'all, with that said, I'm Michael Israel, Spiritual Combat. Appreciate y'all tuning in. watching this. And with that said, y'all, shalom, shalom.